Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Dr. Elzeiny and this is the Weekend Islamic School, and I'm teaching now the Arabic class. And today we're going to do homework 18 together. Homework 18 has to do with both the mudaf and mudaf ilayh, which is adding two nouns together. One noun qualifies the other, and the adjective sentence where one adjective qualifies the noun. Okay, and we will have examples of all of them here. Okay, now let's go ahead and start the homework 18. Okay, and basically, to make life easy on you, I just give you the vocabulary here so that you don't have to go to Google Translator. So here is the vocabulary, just as convenience. Okay, so that you can just focus on the rules. Okay, the clever boys. What kind of sentence is that? Is it an adjective sentence or a noun sentence? The adjective sentence, it has an adjective and noun, and the adjective is qualifying the noun. But the noun sentence, it has mubtada, which is subject, and it has khabar, which is predicate. Okay, so let's start with the first one. The clever boys. Does it have predicate? Does it have a subject? Does it have predicate? No. The one that has subject and predicate is this one. And this one would be the subject, and this one would be the predicate. Okay, that's based on our English language knowledge, right? So far we didn't do anything Arabic. So the boys is the subject, clever is the predicate. So the boys is المبتدأ, clever here is the الخبر. Okay, so that is the noun sentence. But here I don't have that. I have an adjective, which is clever, an adjective which is clever, qualifying a noun, which is boys. Okay, how about this one? This one is the same thing, but instead of being definite, it's being indefinite. So instead of being the clever boys that I know that we're talking about, the clever boys, here we talk about clever boys, any clever boys. Okay, so that is, again, that would be considered here as an adjective sentence, where you have clever is an adjective qualifying a noun. So far, so good. There is no, I haven't used any root of Arabic so far. Okay. Okay. So basically, that's what we're trying. We try to translate this to Arabic. So instead of taking the sentence to the Google Translator, let's look on the side here where the vocabulary is given. The clever. Clever is shatar. Clever is shatar. Boy is walad. So clever is shatar, boy is walad. Okay. So when I say the clever boys, I am saying الولد الشاطر. الولد الشاطر. Okay. So basically I'm saying الولد الشاطر. الولد الشاطر. And to do the tashkil, I would take this and go to the mishkal, which is easy. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I can just get it from here because I'm already doing tashkil here. So waladun, I can just copy it from here then. And then shatirun, I copy it from here. Okay, and then I modify it to match whatever is needed to be translated. Okay, so you notice that first of all, the noun comes first in Arabic. The nouns comes first. In Arabic, the noun comes first, and then the adjective comes second. Unlike the English language, where the adjective comes first and then the noun comes second. Okay? So now let's do the conversions that we need to convert. Okay, the first thing is that the clever boys. So the boys, so it has alif lam because it's the. So it's alif lam. So we put alif lam. الشاطر, what am I doing here? Yeah, okay. الشاطر. It doesn't want to connect because they are a different font. Whenever you have something like this, a phenomenon like that, where, you know, the letter is not connected to the next letter, that would be because the size is different or the font is different. So here, the font is traditional Arabic, but here, the font is not, for the alif lam, the font is Arial. So, to get out of this, you just pick everything and choose the Tahoma. Tahoma is the best one for Arabic, basically. And Tahoma what would be the size? The size is, so we said Tahoma, and the size, let's make it 14 or make it 16. Okay, and then stick it to the side here. Okay, so boys is 3 plus m, but walad is 1m. How do I know that? Here, boy is 1m. I don't need to tell you that boy is 1m. This is understood. So I didn't put 1m here. Okay? However, clever, I said, where's clever? Yes, here, clever is for 1. It's a singular. So, okay. So the first thing I would do, I would say, okay, this is, I would say, okay, first add lam because of this. Because of this here, I'm adding alif lam. Okay? Okay. And in Arabic, if the adjective has an alif lam, the noun must have an alif lam. If the adjective doesn't have an alif lam, then the noun doesn't have an alif lam. Okay? So, therefore, I have to have alif lam on the noun as well. Okay. The Arabic is tricky. Yes. Because we didn't do this. We do this, then it's no longer tricky. Okay. This means right to left. This one means left to right. So right to left is the Arabic, because the Arabic goes forward. Right to left. English goes backward. Left to right. Okay. So basically, so if this has an alif lam, this one has to have an alif lam too. Okay. Now, the second issue that I need to deal with here is tanween. I have tanween here, okay? But the rule is, if I have alif lam, then I cannot have tanween. If I don't have alif lam, then I might be able to use tanween. Actually, most likely I can, unless sarf is forbidden. So I delete this, and then I start the keyboard, and then I'll pull. Actually, we still have to convert this to 3 plus m. Okay, 3 plus m. Okay, now it's a broken, it's irregular. Okay, since I don't have the irregular, then I would, since al-walad, the boy, is irregular, then I would just get Google Translator to take care of it. Okay, so how do I do that? I would put here boys, and then Google Translator is going to give me the
أولاد
the irregular plural.
أولاد.
Okay, I know it's irregular because it doesn't end with ta at-ta'nith, it doesn't end with alif noon, it doesn't end with ya noon, it doesn't end with waw noon, it doesn't end with the alif ta. So it's either singular or regular or irregular plural. And in this case, because I put the s here, so it gives me the right, which is awlad. Okay, so I take awlad here, I copy awlad like this, and then I go to the mishkal so that I don't have to do the tashkil myself. So I do the mishkal, and then I would say, okay, and this is tashkil, so it says awladun. Good. So I copy it. Then I go back to my homework. Okay, so now al-walad becomes, I'll take this one out, okay, because it's not al-walad anymore, it is al-awlad. Okay, now from the translator I got awlad. I could have gotten the awlad, which is al-awlad, by saying the boys here, by saying the boys, so I get al-awlad, not awlad. So it's easier that way. So we copy it, we go to mishkal, we enter it, and tashkil, okay, al-awlad, doesn't like it. Okay, then stick with what we had before, which is awlad. أولاد تشكيل. Yes, this is maybe alif with hamza. Okay, change this to Arabic, and then change this to أولاد. Maybe it would work. Yes, it worked. أولاد. It gave it to me with tanween because it doesn't have an alif lam. We go back to the homework. Okay, so basically it's there, so I didn't really need mishkal. So here we go, I just do alif lam, so it becomes, this one becomes lam alif and this one is lam alif, because when the lam is followed by an alif, they join together and they become lam alif, like this. See, that's a lam alif. and that's a lam alif. Why? Because the lam is followed by an alif. Okay, so al-awladu. Now again, there is a tanween at the end, and tanween is not allowed with alif lam. So I delete the tanween and start the Arabic keyboard, and then instead of al-awladun becomes al-awladu. Okay, so al-awladu. Let's make it bigger so that I can see. Is that it? No. Shift. This is the Dhamma, yeah, here. Al-awlad. I'll put the keyboard on the other screen so that it doesn't bother me. Okay. And so this is al-awladu because it's 3 plus m. And we said in Arabic, if the noun is 3 plus m, then the adjective is 3 plus m. So, okay. So ash-shatir is 1 m. Shatir, which is clever, is 1 m. So I want to know, okay, I want to know what would be the, because that's an irregular plural, so I want to make sure I want to take it and take it to the Google Translator, because I want to convert it into a regular plural. Okay, and here's Google Translator, and then I say the clever, at the K, which is the smart. Let's see if it's offering an alternative. The K. Okay, so shatir is he's translating the clever as the K, which is means smart here, smart and clever. Okay, so now then I would have to do it myself. So al-awladu asha, actually I have a way of making it regular plural. Okay, the regular plural ends with either waw noon or ya noon. So I have two choices. I have waw noon, or I have ya noon. Okay, so I can either add one noon, waw noon, or add ya noon. Okay, if we go back to the rules, okay, and let's make them big. And here, rule 280 or rule 290, yes, rule 290, it will tell me, and this is view web layout, so it's easier. So it will tell me that what would be the tashkil, the i'rab. I don't know why they did do that, but anyway. Okay, so for regular plural, I have two cases, either waw or ya. So waw is marfu', okay, and according to the rules here, okay, the rules of the noun sentence, the rule of the noun sentence. The مبتدأ is مرفوع and the خبر is مرفوع. The predicate is مرفوع and the subject is also مرفوع. Okay. However, in here, in the problem that we have an adjective in the question, the one that we're solving. We have an adjective. We have an adjective. So I go to the adjective here section. Okay. And adjective section says that they match. They match. So the default case here is marfu' and they match. So if this is marfu', which it is because there is a dhamma here, then this is marfu'. So that's waw noon. So if this is marfu', then this is marfu'. If this is mansub, then this is mansub. This one is marfu'. Okay? So then this one is marfu'. Because this one is irregular plural, marfu' is dhamma. So for irregular plural, marfu' is dhamma. Go to table 290. Okay. Irregular plurals, marfu' is dhamma. So for irregular plurals, marfu' is dhamma. Okay. Okay. How about for regular plurals? Marfu' is waw. The letter waw. So now I know that I need to add waw noon to make the 3 plus m marfu', and that's regular. So go back. Okay. So because it's marfu' and marfu' is waw. So that's dhamma because it's a regular plural. That's why because it's regular plural. So that would be crossed out. And I will be taking this. Ash-shatirun. The waw must be preceded by dhamma. The waw must be preceded by dhamma. The alif must be preceded by fatha. The ya must be preceded by kasra. Okay? So here is waw, so it has to be preceded by dhamma. So I put here ash-shatirun. But if it is ya, then I would say shatirin. So the r will have dhamma if this is waw, but if this is ya, then the ra will have kasra. Okay? So ash-shatirun. So I do dhamma here. Ash-shatirun. And we know this one is built-in sukun. So ash-shatirun. So al-awladu ash-shatiruna. Awladu is irregular plural. 3 plus m irregular plural. Why? Because it doesn't end with waw noon or ya noon. And it's irregular. Usually I'll be sticking with regular, but this one for some reason didn't. Okay. We can add this to the vocabulary. Well, let's put it in the bottom. And then clevers. 3 plus m is, no, I'm sorry, boys. 3 plus m is awlad. So now I know it. So أولاد. Okay. And it's ألف فتحة. It is ألف فتحة. Change this to Arabic. And it is قبل فتحة أولاد. And sometimes some reason it's getting me the fatha not correctly, so I delete this and I will just copy it from here. So life becomes easier. Does not easier apparently. Okay, let's add a space here and a space here, and الأولاد 3 plus n. So I added to the vocab. Why? Because I added to the vocab here. Okay, why is that? Because it's irregular, and I can put a note for you here saying that it's irregular blue. Okay, Tahoma, the font got changed. Tahoma 14. So it's irregular plural. Boys 3 plus n is أولاد. So I don't need the alif lam here, because I didn't say the boys. Okay, أولاد. If it's the boys, then it's going to be al-awlad. Okay. So that will explain where did I get this one from. Now the second case is without the, and this is nice, very simple. So I'll take this one with the and go down here and make it so whether you take the alif lam and you take the alif lam, and as we know here, if you take the alif lam, then okay, oh by the way, this one has sarf is allowed, so what we do, sarf is allowed, we put tanween. So that thing over here, okay, is going to be tanween. Change this to Arabic and go add the tanween. Okay, because it doesn't have an alif lam and sarf of course is allowed, which is the default. Okay, then you delete the dhamma, and here also we need to delete the lam. We don't need the lam. Okay, so dhamma becomes tanween dhamma. Why? Because I took away the alif lam, and it's the default case that it is marfu', as I showed you a minute ago in the rules. So that is the second form of adjective. Adjective describe qualifying a noun, adjective qualifying a noun. Here it's definite, here it's indefinite. Now, what happens if we want to do like you see here? The boys are clever. Are. So now it's a noun sentence. So it's not an adjective sentence anymore. It's just a noun sentence. Why? Because you can see it in English. The boys are clever. This is the subject. The boys clever are the predicate. Here, I didn't have are. Okay? And here I didn't have are. Because if I have, then it wouldn't make sense anyway. First of all, it wouldn't make sense. Okay? Second, it would mean something else. So here, then I will do the noun sentence version, which is the first part, which is the subject, is going to be is definite because the boys. So I can just copy the boys from here to here. Okay. So al-awladu. Now the predicate cannot have alif lam. Just cannot. And we showed these rules here. Cannot have an alif lam. So I have to take this one and put it here. Got it? So the predicate, under no circumstances, the predicate is going to take alif lam. So you see here, so when you have an alif lam here and an alif lam here, then it's a adjective sentence. When I have no alif lam here and no alif lam here, then it is an adjective sentence, but it's for indefinite noun, while this one's for definite noun. But when I see the first one, which is the subject, mubtada, he's giving me a hard time. Okay, I'll just ignore it. So mubtada has alif lam, khabar doesn't have an alif lam. Let me show you these rules in the grammar book here. Okay. An adjective describing. Okay. Here. See here, it says the adjective must match the noun in count and gender. Okay? That is for the adjective. But for the noun sentence, for the adjective sentence, but for the noun sentence, I cannot have the tanween. Mubtada can never have tanween and must have alif lam unless it's a name like Muhammad, Sa'id. But if it's just a noun, not a name, then it must have an alif lam. Okay? And here's the exception. If the mubtada is a name, then it wouldn't have alif lam. And the sarf should be checked to decide about the tanween. But the khabar can never have alif lam and may have tanween, depends on the sarf. Okay? Since sarf, default sarf is allowed, then I can here shatiru na. Yeah, I mean this sukun is not a sukun, this is a fatha. Shatiruna from mishkal, but somehow copied as sukun. So al-awladu shatiruna, awladun shatiruna, al-awladu shatiruna. If both of the noun and the adjective have alif lam, then it's an adjective sentence. But if the mubtada has an alif lam and the khabar does not have an alif lam, so if the subject has an alif lam but the predicate doesn't, then it has to be a noun sentence. Okay? So here I would say this is an adjective sentence. Adjective sentence, and it is indefinite noun. How about the one down here? The one down here is adjective sentence also. And the noun is indefinite. And the noun is indefinite noun. Okay? Alright. So we finished one group. The second group, the fast players. I can tell you right away that the fast players are regular plurals. It's going to be regular plurals. So the fast players is going to be an adjective and definite noun. So an adjective and definite noun. This one, let's make it small so that it's distinguished. And this is a noun sentence here. Noun sentence. Okay. Here. Okay. So that's fast players is adjective with definite noun, indefinite noun. Indefinite noun. And the players are fast, that's a noun sentence. That's a noun sentence. Okay. So the second group, the fast players. Let's put let's put the options. No. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. All right. I'll just ignore it then. So this is the second set. Let's make it this color. So that is the second set. The fast, go here. Fast for 1M is سريع. So I can just copy this one. But we know in Arabic the noun comes first. So I start with players. So player 1M is لاعب. So I start with here اللاعب. Okay, and then players. Okay, I have from the vocabulary here that player is for 1M. Yeah, we did that. We have fast, and fast is here for 1M is سريع. سريع. Okay, so now I got both words, but now I want to convert them. So this one is a regular plural. I'm sorry, this one is regular adjective and this one is regular. Both of them have to be in Arabic. Both of them must match. So if this is regular plural, then this one is also regular plural. So how do I know it's what to do to convert this from 1M into 3 plus M? I add waw nun. I add waw nun. So I change this into Arabic, and then take away the tanween. Tricky. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh yeah, it's English. So AR, Arabic, then I will not have a problem. Okay. And I put Dhamma. I put Dhamma. Oh. Dhamma. I don't know what's going on with this. Okay. And add the waw noon. لاعبون. And as I mentioned, the waw must be preceded by dhamma. So لاعبون. Okay. So now I converted لاعب from 1M into لاعبون 3 plus M. Why? Because we're dealing with 3 plus M here. So now it says that fast. So that fast means I have to have alif lam. In Arabic, the second lam is ignored and you put shadda on the top. So al-la'ibuna, and then the same exact thing has to be done with sari'a. So we have to convert it into same gender, same count, same alif lam. So I put alif lam here, I have to put alif lam here. Okay, now I converted this into regular plural, regular male plural. I'll do the same thing here. I first of all remove the tanween and replace it with dhamma, and then add waw noon. اللعبون السريعون. اللعبون السريعون. Let me see here. Yeah. I need to add the lam. اللعبون. Okay. Now the other one here, if it's indefinite, then I just take away the alif lam from here, and I take away the alif lam from here. And we know that regular 3 plus M, or like regular male plural, there's no tanween. Tanween doesn't apply because under no circumstances tanween is allowed. And this is from this, you can find this in the rules. Okay. So the rules here, when we talked about here, it says that sarf is not checked for dual and regular male plurals because it's not applicable. Okay. Now, how about this one? This one, as we said, this, in order to make it a noun sentence, the first noun has to alif lam, which is, the noun here has alif lam, the subject will have alif lam, but the predicate won't. Okay? So the subject will have an alif lam, so I just copy it from here into there. So it has alif lam. And fast, okay, the khabar cannot have an alif lam. So I just copy it from here. So that is a noun sentence. So the adjective sentence, both the noun and the adjective must match in alif lam and must match in gender and count. Here must not have alif lam but match in gender and count. But here must have an alif lam on the subject, cannot have an alif lam on the predicate. So when they don't match in alif lam, then you know it's a noun sentence. Okay? اللاعبون سريعون. Okay. I think we ran out of time. Just give it the same color for the purpose of making things clear here. Okay. So that's the first set, that's the second set. And then the same thing. Same one here. The only difference between this group and this group is that this is 3 plus F, but that was 3 plus M. So it's going to be اللاعبات السريعات, and here لاعبات سريعات, and here اللاعبات سريعات. Okay? All right. And let me save this one here. And we'll put underscore